What up, y'all? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. And today, we got to go over our NFL picks, y'all. Next on I Said It Sports. Subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe. What up, y'all? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by the fans. I am your host, Chris. I got Blair, Darius, and Sean with me today. What up, fellas?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. Just another week of sports. Watched that fight. It's kind of sad to watch, seeing lose at the end. I was like, man, he did it again. He lost again at the end. He was winning the fight, but neither here nor there. We're gonna jump straight. What'd you say, Darius?
I said he definitely was winning.
Oh yeah, he was winning pretty much every round, and then he got caught. But that's the fight game, baby. That's the fight game. You get caught, it's over. He caught him. Hey, Buddy got saved in like the second round when he caught him in the ear and he was wobbly. And I'm like, oh, he about to end it. And it was like, nope, round over. But he recovered and he was still losing until the end. So we'll see, man. I mean, hopefully they get the rematch going and popping off, and it'll be pretty good to watch. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
We definitely got to go over what we did last week, y'all. As y'all see, Brianna is not here. She'll be here next week, hopefully.
Could be a reason for that.
Could be a reason why she's not here this week.
We are.
So, as we go over the results from last week, everybody has a place. So in last place,
everybody has a place, is what he said.
With a whopping 5 games picked correctly, just 5, is Brianna.
Yeah.
Says a lot why she ain't here, people. It's the worst week she done had. Yeah, I said it. Then next, with 6 games, is me. With 6 games picked correctly.
Yeah.
Then with 7 games picked correctly is Darius with 7 games picked correctly.
That's what's up.
Then with 8 games picked correctly in second place is Sean with 8 games. So number 1 spot.
Where's the first
leaderboard? Is Blair with 10 games picked correctly. He got the Lions. He picked the Lions. The Lions came through. The Lions came
Let's go. And the Vikings. I picked the Vikings. I did pick the Vikings to come through.
Blair was on it this week. I can't even lie, Don.
It was on it last week, man. So as far as the overall rankings, there has been a bit of a separation, obviously, with this terrible week. So Blair has 80 games picked correctly. And it's me and Brianna with 84 games picked correctly. Then in second place now is Sean with 86 games picked correctly. And still in first is Darius. He's at 88 games picked correctly. Sean's 2 back. Me and Brianna fell back 4 games. So, hey, pressure's on. It's week 11, guys. So, great thing I don't have to pick first this week. It's a taxing thing to do. Very taxing. It hurts so much. I like to get other people's perspectives before I go. But let's get it, fellas. First game.
Pass on me, cuz. Come back to me.
Week 11. Can't do it.
I ain't gonna be able to give you no answer.
We have the Tennessee Titans at the Green Bay Packers. Tennessee Green Bay. Blair.
Green Bay
Tradition requires you to go first, my boy. What say you? Who you got?
That's unfortunate.
Isn't it?
Because Green Bay won that game. Nobody thought they were going to win that game. And that's tough. And now I think they're giving it to Green Bay. I don't know. I don't know if they've turned the corner just yet. I'm going to go Tennessee and see what they can do because Tennessee can run the ball. And we'll see what happens. Right. So it won't matter if it's like a terrible game or a poopy, snowy game or something like that because they already run the ball. So they should be fine in like bad weather or being cold because it's in Green Bay.
Yeah, considering. Yeah. All right. Sean, where you going to go with it, my man?
Terrible. I want to go to Green Bay.
So they shouldn't have won that game. And I think Derrick Henry is gonna bounce back from that 50-something yard week. I'm gonna go with the Titans.
All right, Darius.
Well, I kind of believe the Green Bay game was a fluke, but I mean, this dude Christian Watson finally took the grease off his fingers and went crazy. So it could be a sign of things to come. I'm gonna take the safe pick and take Tennessee because I still think that Green Bay is not necessarily a good team. But I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay win. And if they do win, hey, they might go on a little roll, man. You never know.
Right. If they catch one, it might be like that.
I tend to agree with you guys, but why not? I'm gonna take Green Bay. Why not, man? You know,
just Chris takes the shot.
Stab in the dark.
Yeah.
Do I believe that they're gonna win? Not really. I don't really have any confidence in this pick. I'm just going out on a limb and trying to go out and say, hey,
they're trying to change that
Thursday night football, Thursday night football. All Tennessee got is Derrick Henry, but that's all they really need. But just, hey, try to load up the box and see what you can do. And Green Bay at home, so why not, man? Shoot, and it's at night, so I'm a roll with Green Bay here. I'm a roll with Green Bay, and I think they're gonna win a close one. So we'll see, man. We'll see. So
I like it.
Yeah.
Can they bounce back? Do you think they can make a run back for the playoffs?
No.
Yes.
No. If they can't get second in that division,
the NFC is not great, bro. They can make a run. If they make a run,
if they could get second. Yeah. If they could get second in their division, they'll take Green Bay before they'll get in before Atlanta or somebody like that probably.
Well,
because two teams got to come from two divisions probably.
I feel what you're saying. I just don't see it. I mean, I just don't see it. I mean, right now, Green Bay and the next team we actually about to talk about actually has the same record. It's the Chicago Bears. So next game on the schedule is the Chicago Bears at the Atlanta Falcons.
Green Bay record is better.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I think they got won 3 games and Chicago got 4. I mean, won 4 with this past game. Mm-hmm. Their record was very similar. We're the same. But yeah. Who you got in this one there, Blair? Chicago, Atlanta, Chicago.
This one is tough, man. Because this dude, J.Fields, is going crazy. It's so ridiculous how crazy this dude is out here balling.
Thanks.
I just don't know, man. But I don't really have a choice, I guess. So I'm gonna do it one more time, man. If they don't do it this time, I might be out on the fourth few games. I'm gonna go Atlanta.
Okay.
At one point, they seem to be the more stable team. I don't know if what Chicago is doing is sustainable, bro. Like, dude is going crazy, but he only one play away from not being in the game because he out there running for his life. So I guess I'll go Atlanta, man. Like, I hope they do something at home.
I feel that. Sean, where you gonna go with it, man?
Justin Fields.
Chicago. Justin Fields, he says. He didn't even say Chicago. He just said Justin Fields. I mean, that's pretty much that's the most accurate statement you've made. Darius, where you gonna go with it, bro?
I feel better, man. This one is kind of tough. It's like, yeah, Atlanta might be a little more consistent, but the only reason people believing in them is because they were playing a terrible division. It's like, I do like what Justin Fields is doing, but Chicago can't seem to finish a damn game. They always a play or two behind. This one's a coin flip for me. I'm going with Justin Fields and the Temptations. Because he doing it by himself for sure. And ain't nobody came to see Otis.
Let's get it, Chris.
Didn't nobody come to see you, Otis?
Chicago.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm gonna go Chicago. Justin Fields is that man. He is that dude. And I said he was that dude before the draft that year.
Hold up.
He that dude. Hold up,
what? We doing that 4 games into it.
He that dude. I said I would stick beside him. Y'all wanted to be hezzy and pump faking. Like, I don't know. He might not.
We already knew.
He doing it without him.
But he literally out there just running for his life. He ain't playing quarterback.
What else can he do? But I know he can play quarterback because we ain't use him like that at Old State. Just get him some receivers that he can get the ball to.
Is what he just said. Is he's not playing quarterback. He is just running for his life.
He's not playing quarterback. You see some of the throws he got to throw to these dudes that they dropping them, and some of the throws that he's completing. He playing quarterback. He just doing the best that he can. What he got on the field.
All right. No worries, man. We'll see on Sunday, I guess, how this plays out.
We gonna see. But I definitely think it's gonna be a close game.
You know, they got what 1 out of the 4 playing the way they've been playing recently.
Yeah,
I think so, or 2.
Something like 2.
Something like that. I don't know. But moving on. The next game, we have the Cleveland Browns at the Buffalo Disappointing Bills. Blair.
So you picking the Browns?
Where are you going with this?
I'm going to pick on Darius. He got number 2. I'm going to just ride it on through. We're going Bills, man. Why would I? Like, where else can I go in this situation? It can't be Cleveland. Holler at me after week 12, cuz got 1 more week. I'm here for the Deshaun Watson shenanigans. That is going to be a circus if he come back from Houston next week.
Yeah, I think he is. Darius?
Man, no way I'm picking Cleveland over Buffalo, bruh.
Come on, man. Like, how is that even possible?
I'm not. I am going to say, I guess Buffalo, I was disappointed in the loss, but it's not like in Buffalo losses, they is going out here getting blowed out or they playing completely terrible games. I feel like they've all been kind of Josh Allen mistakes. And that's something that he got to clean up. So I ain't going to jump ship on them yet. They still the cream of the crop of the AFC. They still at that top. So I'm going to ride with Buffalo for this.
All right. Sean?
Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with the Bills on this one too, but I think it's going to be a closer game at first in the first half. It just depends on what the Browns are able to do on offense. But Josh Allen, you got to get the stuff together. I understand you playing hurt, but hey, make it happen, my boy. Make it happen. Damn. Moving on. The next game, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Indianapolis Colts. Blair, where are you rolling with on this one, man?
This is terrible. I guess I'm not. I mean, I want to go Colts, but I'm gonna go Philly. Like I want to go. Colts.
What?
Why not? But I'm gonna go Philly because I don't know. Like so, it does. Okay, so it's not like they can't. It's not like they can't lose the game. Philly did just lose to Washington, and whatever that looked like could be something moving forward to kind of slow everything down and get the ball out of his hands. But right now they seem to be a better team. I feel like I just want to say the Colts because I feel like they might come and just go. But I'm gonna say Philly.
All right. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. Darius, you picking the upset here?
Sean came in second.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sean.
Oh, Sean.
Let me get Jalen Hurts.
Jalen the Hurts. Yes.
Not gonna lie. Oh, that upset pick is enticing, bruh. Like, I don't know. I feel like the coach probably just playing off of nothing to lose. And that sometimes wins you football games.
It does.
And Jonathan, damn, man. But I do feel like Philly is a good team. I feel like they're the second best team in the league behind the Chiefs. And I think they're going to be like, hey, we're going to need to come and smack these niggas in the mouth because we shouldn't have lost to the Commanders. So I think they're going to come and win a close one. Let's say 24-17.
Listen, y'all, I was on the edge. I was on the edge ever since Mr. Davis in the middle got hurt. And I don't think he's coming back for another couple weeks. Philly's run defense is not been great. Because he is the anchor and he is everything. And he is that guy. So and Jonathan Taylor's out there performing, he's balling, and Jalen Hurts didn't look that great last night. He didn't look that great. He didn't look that great.
It was the first time though this season.
First time, but I think Brown is he was a little hobbled. I don't know if he was hurt for real, like hurt, or he was just a little injured, or I don't know what's going on with him. But he ain't 100%. He ain't 100% at all. So
like Philly has to lose at least one or two more games, man. I don't think they stay like one loss for the rest of the season.
No. Because I'm telling, like when I'm gonna go with Philly, man. I really want to go with Indy. I want to go with Indy because they got the ingredients to beat them because they can run the ball, and that means they can keep the.
I'm telling you, bro.
But I'm gonna go with Philly. I'm gonna just go with Philly because it is in Indy.
You dirty, Chris. If you pick them, I'll pick them. What's up?
I'm staying where I'm at, bro.
Oh,
we out, bro. Let's jump ship. Let's go.
Are you switching?
If they're switching, we can switch.
I'm with it. I'm going Colts.
Let's go Colts, baby. I'll take it. I don't care. I just want to see it, bro. I want to see it.
Bruh, Bro, everything Chris was talking about, I was thinking about, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's just like sometimes it's just like a perfect storm.
What I tell y'all, man. Y'all like it ain't. I'm telling you, man.
Sean, do you wanna jump back too?
No, Sean ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not jumping back too. I ain't jumping back either. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm gonna stay with Philly. Moving on. The next game on the schedule, we have the New York Jets at the Patriots. The Patriots.
At one of them places.
The Patriots. Blair, where you gonna roll with? Who you gonna
New
roll?
England, bro.
New England.
You know I'm New England all day in those matchups with the young quarterbacks.
Yeah, with the young quarterbacks. Yeah, I understand that. Yep. I understand that. Sean?
Bill Belichick.
Bill. Feel that. Darius?
Jets, bro. All I'm saying, these boys' defense is for real, bro. Boys good, man. Boys is good. And I'm feeling Bill Belichick. If you'd have had a few more notable names out there that I feel like I could depend on, I might have went with them. But then the Jets playing good ball. As much as it surprises me to say this, and Jets is playing good ball. And the defense is beasting. Boy, Sauce about to win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sean
I'm
called
going
it.
Jets. Sean definitely called it. Only because Thibodeau got hurt, man. Dang. Yeah, I'm going Jets, man. Let's go.
You guys all make some great arguments. But I'm feeling what Darius is saying, man. Jets. They turned into the Jets, man. They ain't no longer paper planes, man. They doing their thing out there. And I think they're going to be able to pull this one out.
So lovely. That's fine.
I'm going to roll with the Jets.
I need some different picks from y'all so it works out right.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with the Jets this week. It's all right. Moving on. For the next game, we have the Cooper Cup-less LA Rams at the New Orleans Saints. So, Blair,
this is a sad situation.
Where are you going? New Orleans no longer has Michael Thomas, and apparently Alvin Kamara is probably going to get locked up pretty soon here. So, where you guys going to go? That's what they're saying. It's word on the street.
Yeah.
Man. Word on the street.
This is a sad situation,
isn't it?
With what's going on between these two teams, man.
Isn't it?
Rams look terrible. I know Donald, like, man, I should have just quit last year, bro. Like, I knew I should have retired. And you just making all that money and y'all look like trash. That is terrible. I really don't know. I don't know, man, because I would say I don't want to pick Andy Dalton, but Matt Stafford didn't play last week, so and he's still questionable. They might see him out this week too.
He gonna play this week.
He should. These teams.
They was trying to get him to play last week.
These teams are bad, man.
What you gonna do?
I have no idea, man. That's the problem.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Andy Dalton is terrible, man, but Matt Stafford is not looking great.
What you going?
All right, fine. I'll go New Orleans, man. The Rams might be sad. He might be sad without Cooper Kupp.
New Orleans. Sean?
I already made my pick. I said Chris Olave.
Chris Olave. New Orleans. Darius.
The Rams are a sad situation, but the New Orleans
Stupid.
Saints are absolutely terrible. At least I know if I could be like, hey, the defense for LA might show up. You know what I'm saying? I can't depend on nothing in New Orleans. I can't even depend on Alvin Kamara. Like, definitely can't depend on Andy Dalton. Used to could depend on the defense. Can't depend on that anymore. So the Rams aren't slightly. New Orleans is just worse. So I'm gonna go with the Rams.
My
Wow.
man.
I'm gonna roll with New Orleans. Word on the street is that Andy Dalton might not be the starting quarterback too much longer. So we'll see. But I'm gonna roll with New Orleans. I feel like they can run. They'll be able to run the ball a little bit. Just get the ball to Chris Olave, and it'll be fine. Somehow, some way, it'll be fine. You know, he's the playmaker that you got left out there. So do something to get him the ball. Either way, I feel like NO gonna take it and they're gonna win this game. It's gonna be a close one. I think Matthew might come back, but I think he's gonna be super sad because he ain't got no cup to throw it to. And who the hell else is he gonna throw it to besides the cup? So that's just how I feel about it. Moving on. The next game. We have Blair's Detroit Lions at the New York Giants. Woo, this is an interesting game here. Blair, where you gonna go with it right here? You gonna go down and dimes or no?
This is crazy, man. I guess I'll go New York, man.
Yes.
They on paper they should win that game, but they'll mess around and lose.
It's very possible. It's a very possible L for them. I don't know, man. I don't know. Possibly. Sean, where you gonna go with it?
Saquon Barkley.
Ooh, New York Giants. The New York Giants. The New York Giants. Yeah, I can't blame you for going with the Giants. Darius, where you rolling with, bro?
I missed it. Who the Giants playing?
They playing the Detroit Lions.
Oh man, dang. I wanted to pick Detroit this week, man. I really did.
He really did.
The Giants should get it done. Like I said, they should get it done. But I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit beat them just because they're a scrappy team. But yeah, Saquon Barkley should be enough. He is a superstar. So let's go G-Men.
Yeah, I can't. I have no argument against the
Not
logic.
gonna stretch it, Chris. Not gonna stretch it.
I can't. You know, certain ones I can stretch. I watched that game last week
You
against
stretch that thing, man.
Chicago. They should not have won that game. They should not have won that game. There's a lot of things had to happen for them to get that dub.
Every one
Field
of
goal-
their
every
games
break.
all look like that, bro. Their games all look like that.
Man, the field goal kicker for Chicago missed the extra point. I knew as soon as he missed it, I'm like, you know what? The Lions are going to score and win this game. And that's exactly what happened. There's nothing that you can do about that. So
I told you, bro.
it's just the luck of the draw. The Lions is going to play good. They're going to play hard. Man, I really wanted to pick Detroit, man.
Everybody want to pick Detroit.
I really do,
Detroit,
man.
Because I feel like it could be done.
I really do, because I feel like they're actually improving, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't step across that line. Can't do it.
That's the silver Santa Claus hat.
I know, but I ain't gonna be able to do it. Ain't gonna be able to do it. Santa Claus ain't giving no gifts out to the Lions this week. Move it on.
Detroit Lions.
We got the Carolina Panthers at the Baltimore Ravens. Man, I don't need to ask y'all who's gonna win this goddamn game. We all going to Ravens here, correct?
I can't tell you who gonna win it, but I can tell you where everybody gonna pick.
I can tell you who's gonna win it. Baltimore gonna win this game. There ain't no way in hell I see the Panthers coming along to win any nut game like this. Not another game like this. It's possible, but I don't see it. Not in these eyeballs.
All they just got to do is have a day where they can't stop them running the ball.
Okay. Is that going to be that day?
I don't know. Their running game is serious. I told you I'm not picking Carolina, but I'm telling you it's possible, bro.
Sean, you feel the same way, correct?
Yes.
Darius?
Let's go AFC North champion Ravens.
Just got to go to Baltimore there. I don't know about that last part. The next game on the schedule, we have the Washington Commanders coming off an impressive victory against the Eagles on Monday Night Football at the Houston We Still Sorry Texans. Blair, where you rolling with?
I told you I ain't picking the Texans all season.
I'm not picking the Texans either.
I'm not picking the Texans, bro.
Are they rolling with
y'all got against Texas?
Nah, just them guys.
Yeah, nothing against Texas.
Okay.
Texans are trash.
I am going not with Houston.
Yeah.
You already know. Can't do it. Team is not good at all.
I mean, I definitely understand. I mean, they're what, 1-7?
1-7-1.
1-7-1. Who did they tie with?
Indianapolis, first game of the season.
Oh Lord. They've lost to everybody. They lost to the Broncos, the Bears, the Chargers. They beat Jacksonville 13-6. Then they lost to the Raiders, the Titans, the Eagles, the Giants. Like, there's nothing that gives me hope to say that they're going to be able to beat them. So, I wanted to be the week where I just go ham on crazy, but I can't do it. I got to go with Washington. I know it's coming off a short week, but damn, Houston they just that bad, man. They're just that bad.
Houston is bad, man.
They really are.
They really are. The next game that we have on the schedule, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at the Denver Broncos. I count them, 2 trash can teams that we thought was going to be good, but they end up being a dumpster fire.
2 dumpster fires.
One has a coach. Well, I think they both may have coaches that should not be head coaches at this point. So, Blair, who's not going to get fired after this week?
Well, I like to roll with Denver when they at home, so I'm going to go Denver.
Denver. He's going Denver.
They're terrible teams, bro, so I got to get a home field advantage to Denver.
I feel that. Sean, this is a tough one.
No, it ain't. Denver.
Ooh, Denver. Darius.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not sure.
That's what I was feeling like. I'm not sure about this, y'all.
That's why I picked Denver.
Do I trust Denver?
I don't trust either one of them. That's why I said the location matters.
It does.
Denver has a better record at the house compared to most places.
But what do they do that makes you think that they could beat the Raiders? Nothing, but they just at home.
Yep, and they won more games. That's all I got, bro. Because the
I
Raiders.
mean, that and Denver did beat the 49ers in week 3.
True.
And they beat the only other teams they beat was Jacksonville and the Texans, which are not two great wins. But just to let you know, they did hang in there close with the Chargers, but they're very injured. They lost to the Jets. They lost to the Seahawks.
I'll tell you, they already lost to the Raiders in week 4.
They did. And I picked the Raiders in that game too. And it was not a very close game.
Shoot, man. I'm going Raiders again. I really don't got a reason to pick Denver, man. Like,
I don't blame you, bro. I don't have a reason to pick either one, but I just chose to go with the field.
Even with the field, I feel like Las Vegas probably got the advantage at most positions. Running back, receiver, defensive line now, since Bradley Chubb is gone. I mean, not at corner, but I think Josh Jacobs could do enough to beat them. And at quarterback, I feel like now they about even.
I rolled with them before. I'm gonna roll with them again. I understand that.
Who's that? The Raiders?
They are in Denver. I'm gonna roll with the Raiders. I'm gonna roll with the Raiders this time, only because I like what David Carr, excuse me. I like what David Carr had to say after the game. He was pissed. Yeah, he was crying. Yeah, he shed a few tears because he tired of losing. I don't want to lose. This is not something that I signed up for. I want to win. I don't want to lose. I want to win games. Yeah, I'm shedding tears because I put a lot into this, and we out here losing.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if we really keeping it gully about what Denver has on offense, they have a bunch of unproven receivers, running back who can't stay healthy in Melvin Gordon, and he's on and off about when he's good and when he's not.
Fumbleitis.
And the defense is is carrying them at this point to where they actually are right now, which isn't in a great spot. So I'm a roll with the Raiders. I feel like they're gonna figure it out this week. I mean, I feel like him and that Mr. Adams is figuring out their groove at this point, and they're getting it together. So I'm gonna roll with Las Vegas. I'm gonna roll with Las Vegas, and I feel like it's gonna be a close game, but very close game. But I'm gonna roll with Vegas. Moving on, the next game. We have the Dallas Cowboys at the Minnesota Vikings. Blair. This is the toughest game we've had to pick so far. Thank God you got to go first. Okay. Where are you
going? That boy going to pick a tie.
So, this one is tough.
Look, man, you got 2 playoff teams pretty much at this point.
Where are you going to
go? It's a funny thing.
And the Vikings.
Let's talk about this out loud with the brothers here. Let's
in Buffalo.
In Minnesota.
So that is a win. If you was like,
in Minnesota, my bad.
Yeah, it's in
It was
Minnesota.
like shaky
No.
on
The
them.
Buffalo game was in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
Correct.
were shaky
And
on
Dallas
them,
just lost to Green Bay.
Green Bay.
that was a statement win.
What does Green Bay have? A receiver that can get open.
Man, he's still dropping balls, man.
Hey,
Who pushed
got
him
open.
open?
Yeah, he dropped 2 that game.
But he caught 3 touchdowns.
Man, that nigga Dolly Parton, Buffalo Parquet.
Hey man, he just a rookie.
This is
Man,
tough. I don't know. I have no idea who to pick on this one.
But Dallas is
Oh,
upset.
He caught
They
3 in
lost
the
to
game
Green
there.
Bay. They want their get back to get right.
Yeah, Minnesota came off of beating Buffalo. They should be high.
And the high can actually hurt you the very next week.
It could.
Justin Jefferson, I'll pick it.
He's going to go Minnesota. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still thinking. I'm sorry. It's just going to take me a minute to catch
What
up.
you mean, dog?
What you want me to say, bro? I got to put some things in my brain and get some stuff.
What we want you to say is pick a team, nigga. We all out here.
You can always pick. Go ahead. You can pick. I won't stop you from picking while I'm thinking.
Well, while you thinking, I'm gonna go with Minnesota. Here's
Good
why. Mr. Cook is our running back, and he's still running that rock. Justin Jefferson is still catching the ball, and they couldn't stop Watson, the rookie. What the hell make you think they're gonna stop Justin Jefferson? Yeah, you double team him. Here comes Mr. Adam Thielen. Bucket down the seam. So the only thing that gives you cause for pause is Micah Parsons coming off that edge. But when you're running the ball, he got to slow down a little bit. He can't just fire off that ball and get to the quarterback. You got to still take care of your run responsibilities. So I like Minnesota in this game. I understand they are coming off a big win in Buffalo, last second win. But I like Minnesota in this game. I don't like Dallas in this game just because I feel like the matchup is not good and conducive to what they got going on right now. So I like Minnesota, and I think they eventually could take the top spot in the NFC because, Philly ain't got Mr. Davis in the middle, man. That's messing them up completely in the run game. So we'll say you now, Blair. The block has been spent again.
All right, bro. I mean, it don't really. I don't know, man, but this is tough for me. Overall, it's probably gonna be crazy in Minnesota.
But I think Dallas has something to prove because people are saying like, "Oh, they're going back to Dallas." The Dallas is back to what they normally are.
I don't even know if I just Minnesota played a good second half of football, man. To close that game out, I watched that game. Like Buffalo, it was all Buffalo first half. Minnesota came back strong. I don't know, man. I'm a treat this like a Kirk Cousins night game, bro. I'm gonna go Dallas.
Ooh, I like it. I like the thinking there. A Kirk Cousins night game. Ooh. Darius. That is a good point because it's 4. It starts at 4:30. It's going to be dark in an hour into the game. So,
Kirk Cousins is questionable in various. That doesn't matter. They're in a dome. It's a dome team, dude. It's just
that bad.
But it doesn't seem to matter for Kirk. If it's the night game, it just ain't his friend. And I'm like, that's super high for them to go 9-1. Like, at some point, the Vikings usually bottom out or taper off. Maybe, new coach. Maybe this is a new run. We'll just have to see.
Okay. Darius.
Well, I'm gonna let you know something that Kirk Cousins does not do, which is handle pressure very well. So for me,
He's going Dallas.
the X factor in this game is, as Skip Bayless say, Mr. 11 from heaven, dog. This dude is unblockable, bro. Like, unblockable. I do think Dallas has a good front four. And I think if they can generate the pressure,
Air Geese.
Kirk Cousins, he going to do a lot of, either scramble and get sacked, or he does that thing where he just turns his head and just throws the ball like a little dude trying to throw a big old rock. Now, I'm not going to think any less of them as a team, but like I said, for me, this is kind of like a playoff match. So if they was in the playoffs, I'll also pick Dallas. I'm going Dallas.
Staying true to his NFC Dallas NFC pick.
Hey,
Championship.
I'm out here.
He out here. So the next game, we have a rivalry. It is the Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Blair, kick this off for us. Where you're going to go?
The smart choice is probably Cincinnati.
Is it?
Not of late. Pittsburgh just coming off a nice dub victory.
Man, we beat the Saints.
Over the Saints.
Right? The Saints.
Hey, they also beat the Bucks.
Yeah, we also beat the Bengals.
And they've already beat us once.
That's what makes it tough. It was in Cincinnati, too.
And Mr. Watt is back and playing very well, might I add.
I was hoping that you noticed.
Oh, I did.
It seems to be super in Cincinnati's favor. Like, overwhelmingly so. I don't know, man. I want to go Cincinnati, but they lost the first game, which makes me think they should at least split the season series and they shouldn't get swept. But I don't know.
I'm going with Money McPherson.
Money McPherson to win the game.
That's a good one.
Got the cloud hanging over his head, man.
You know what?
You know, I've already written down all of our picks. We're just waiting on you.
So, I don't know, man, it's tough. It's just tough. I'll go Steelers. Why not?
Hey, Sean rolled with them Steelers last week. He might ride with them this week.
No, he
already said he's going with Money McPherson. McPherson is not on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He is on the Cincinnati Bengals. Darius, we know where you're rolling. Why are you rolling with the Pittsburgh Steelers this week?
Oh, man. Put some paraphernalia on. I double up since we playing y'all. Put some more paraphernalia. Put two hats on. Put two hats on. Don't act like that, Chris. Y'all just started selling merch last year. But
not true.
Of course I'm going Pittsburgh, man. Look, man, anything is possible. I can upset any team now that TJ Watt is back, bro. Like, if I would have had TJ Watt in these close games I played, like the Jets, I probably would have beat the Jets and about two more other teams. I ain't saying I would have been making no noise, but I might have had about one or two more wins. And I think my defense is just going to ride that right now. So we usually play good games. They blew us out last year. We played a barn burner this year. So I'm gonna ride with my boys again, man, in another close game. But I'm gonna say I'm a little less worried because young Chase still ain't playing. So it kind of took the ability for them boys to take the top off. I just got to find a way to contain Joe Mixon, which will probably be hard. But 23-17 Pittsburgh.
So, as I look at this game, I'm obviously going with Cincinnati. As I look at this game, he is right. Mr. Watt is a problem for me. Yeah. Defensive ends are a problem for me. Just look at our record. All the teams that have very, very, very elite defensive end, we've lost to. The Browns, we've lost. Pittsburgh, we've lost. Dallas, we
Linebacker, though.
lost. You said what?
He play outside linebacker.
We lost. So, Mr. Watt is there, but
Pass rushers now.
the difference is here. We've had 2 weeks we had a week of West, a week to prepare for the Steelers. They played last week. We did not. We are missing. I will say this: the game is going to be close because we are missing our starting corner for the season because he tore his ACL. Chase is not going to be playing in this game. He's still unavailable. I think he'll probably come back the next week or the week after.
No, Chase hurts, bro.
Yeah, no Chase really hurts, but offensive line is gelling. They're run blocking better. They're pass blocking better. I'm gonna need my head coach to leave a running back in the backfield on obvious passing downs. Mr. Watt is rushing. So remember, I said that because he doesn't do it, which is dumb. So I think we're going to win this game. I think we're going to win it by 7 to 10 points. But it's going to be a damn good game, very close game. I think Cincinnati pulls it out in the end. I think that their rookie quarterback makes the crucial mistake to seal the game.
Oh, man, that would suck.
I know it is.
For your AFC North champs, the Cincinnati Bengals.
Thank you. The next game we have, and we didn't get the kiss of death. Thank you, Blair. We're going to the next game.
I switched to the Bengals.
What? It's already in there, baby. It is the Kansas City Chiefs.
So is this.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs at the Los Angeles Chargers. Blair, where you gonna go with this one, man?
Chiefs, man. If Chiefs lose, that's just unfortunate. Like I don't have nothing. They could possibly lose the game. If the Chiefs lose, it's unfortunate, bro. They don't lose one to what would seem to be a division foe. But I don't. Other than that, I don't have nothing.
All right, Sean, where you gonna go with it, man?
I'm gonna go with Andy Reid, but they sure do need to get a fucking running back.
Facts. Darius?
Look, man, the Chiefs don't need shit but the MVP that is Patrick Mr. Football Mahomes. That's it. This dude's like Superman out here at quarterback, bro. Don't matter. We was like, man, what he gonna do without Tyreek Hill? Be the favorite to the Super Bowl again. That's all. Just throw it to everybody else. That's all. Mind you, over this past game, Travis Kelce caught his first touchdown in 3 games. And these boys been steady winning. So I don't got no reason to pick against the Chiefs, man. I don't have a reason to pick against them. Like I said, they've jumped Buffalo in my book. Because I dropped Buffalo down to like 3 or 4 now. I got the Eagles at 2. And I got the Chiefs at number 1.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, man. I know the Chargers are still injury riddled. They couldn't beat them the first time because they was hurt. They ain't gonna beat them this time because they still hurt. So I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs. This year just ain't their year, man. Maybe next year. Moving on. The Chargers. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Chiefs.
Oh, is it? Hold on. Is it time to write them off now? Ain't this window closing?
It's closing. It's closing. But I think they got one more year.
Yeah.
They got one more year. I think they got one more year. Then next year, if it ain't the year, oh yeah, you got to start it all over. Start it
I
all
don't
over.
know if they got to start it all over. I just don't know if.
Buddy,
It's like the Chargers. It's like the Chargers are stuck in the same place they was when Phillip Rivers was there.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, they should be good, but
they can never just get over that hump. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I know, yeah, they've been injured this year a lot. So I mean, I feel it, but
that's always the case with them too, though. Just think about when they went to the playoffs and they thought they was about to do the thing. LaDainian Tomlinson gets hurt.
LaDainian Tomlinson riding the damn exercise
Chargers
bike.
Gonna be the Chargers, bro. That's the thing. Is like the same team with the Chargers for years.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's just the case this year. Like, just chalk this one up. I understand they like 6-4 or stuff like that, or 5-4, but this just ain't it. It's just ain't it right now. I think the game is going to be relatively close in the first half. Second half, it's just not going to be any contest. It's not.
I think it's going to be close when it's 0-0.
Moving on, the next game. We have the final game on the schedule for Monday Night Football. We have the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. Blood, where you going to wrap us up?
That's tough. Because Arizona won the game that I didn't expect them to win. Only Chris picked that one. I don't know, man. This is tough. But San Francisco needs this win to kind of move into a more stable playoff position if they're going to be a playoff team. Like, they need it, man. So I'm going to just go San Fran for that reason, man.
Ooh, okay. Just because they need it. Sean?
I'm going to go with Mr. Warner.
He going with San Francisco.
Okay.
He's going with Mr. Warner, the linebacker.
Chris was like, who? Who that is?
I mean, most dudes would say like the quarterback or the star receiver or something. He chose.
Team, dog.
Okay.
He's a defensive star for sure.
I understand. Where you gonna go with it, Darius?
I'm going with the 49ers, man. This offensive attack is going to be something straight out of a movie, dog. Like, I was watching these boys the other day, and I was like, bruh, this rushing game is now ridiculous. And it's like, these dudes don't be looking for finesse yards either, man. Like, these dudes is running downhill. Christian McCaffrey is hitting between the tackles. Then right after that, Debo is running to the outside. Then they's bringing in Elijah Mitchell, hammering. It's like the attack is crazy. And now it's like that just leaves Brandon Ayuk on islands, and he is winning because you don't know what they doing with Debo or Christian McCaffrey at this point. And I feel like the longer Christian McCaffrey is there, the deadlier the offense gets. So I'm going with the 49ers. And I'm going to bet. I know I picked the Rams for the NFC Championship. Obviously, that shit ain't happening.
Does that ship sail, cuz?
Yes, but
I'm not saying
I
that
would
shit.
not be surprised if it's the 49ers because nobody's going to want to play them come playoff time. They're going to have the best rushing attack in the NFL. It's going to be tough sledding.
And that's facts. That's facts. That's facts on facts. I'm gonna just address the elephant in the room. Nobody really wants to pick Kyler Murray in prime time for a game that actually matters. Can we just? I'm gonna just say that.
That's
shit.
not
This
why I
is yeah, I
didn't pick
said it.
Kyler Murray, bro. But I feel you.
This is I said it. We just keeping it real.
And Warzone does come out tomorrow. So the rest of Kyler Murray's week is gonna be on.
So yeah, Call of Duty did come out earlier this month, huh?
Right on time for him to be like, check out time.
But this time they was trash at the beginning of the season, so might be a different scenario. I feel a little differently about it.
Listen, guys, listen. That's just it is what it is, man. And I like Kyler Murray, but I don't want to pick him in prime time either. You know, I don't trust him. I feel like this could be a really close. Excuse me. This could be a really close game, like a back and forth game. But I trust Jimmy Garoppolo in these type of games way more than I trust Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray really is. Yeah, Kyler Murray at this point really, to me, hasn't proven to be that guy for me. Do
y'all feel like he's great?
No, I do not.
I haven't seen that yet.
You just feel like he's good?
Probably just good right now.
He another one of them dudes, man. I feel like he like Justin Fields, bruh. He don't be quarterbacking for real. This dude is like he be out there playing Madden.
But for me, the difference is Kyler Murray actually has weapons. Justin Fields don't.
He does have he has a killer arm, but he's so small. And I'm like, he's another one of them dudes that do the same thing Kirk Cousins do. Like when he throw balls, it's like he turned his whole body, put his whole body into it. And it's like, man, I don't know. I just don't trust it, bro. I don't trust it.
I don't trust it. I think because he's so small, he gotta throw in between windows, like in between where the offensive line is, to be able to be a pocket passer, to be able to see the windows about to open, like because he is so small. So they have to roll him out a lot
of anticipation.
Yeah, it's a lot of anticipation balls, and the only person that he's comfortable with throwing those balls to is back. But yet and still, when you double him, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They got weapons. Hell, we even had a tight end before he got hurt. Like he had everything at his disposal. Yeah, that's my thing. And just as far as like if you're doing a comparison between him and Justin Fields, like I feel like if Justin Fields was on the Cardinals, the Cardinals would be doing some shit. But I don't feel like that. I do. I've seen Justin Fields in his career do things with his arm that I ain't never seen Kyler Murray do.
Where at Ohio State?
Yes, I can show you one play that you got. Okay, this dude
Ohio State
special.
Does something crazy at Ohio State.
But what's the difference between him in the NFL and where he at now? Between him and college and where he at now?
Looking like
at receivers, bro.
Right now, he looking like how Ohio State quarterbacks look in the NFL. He just running a lot.
What other choice do you have?
That's what other choice does this man have? The man ain't quarterbacking. Even when he was back there trying to quarterback, it wasn't looking good.
Okay. I don't feel that way.
I think he's a stellar athlete.
I think he's a stud. I think he is ridiculous. I know he got a cannon. I know he can anticipate.
I think he's capable. I definitely think he's capable of being a starter in the NFL. Don't get me wrong now. I ain't trying to say this nigga is garbage. What I'm saying, he's one of them quarterbacks that don't be quarterbacking.
And what I'm saying is he's got the potential to win. Like I said when he was drafted, before his draft, I said he has the potential to be a future league MVP.
All right.
And that's just how I feel.
MVP?
K.Murray, he's just too sometimey, bro. He's just too sometimey for me, bro. I can't get jiggy with that. I can't get jiggy with that. I just can't. And I just don't feel like this is one of those games. And I feel like Blair said, San Francisco need this shit way more. I feel like we need this. Let's go in here and get it and get out. And I feel like that's what it's gonna do. And the game, if y'all did not know, the game is gonna be played in Mexico City. So there's a thing too. So
is it early again? Is it like another one of them 9:30 type game?
It's 8:15. It sounds like so. It's like an 8:30 kickoff, it's like regular Monday Night Football.
Okay.
So I just think San Francisco gonna win this one. I think they're gonna pull away at the end. So it is what it is. But that's gonna wrap it up for us this week, y'all.
I wasn't on the show last week. Big shout out to Dusty Baker, man. I love seeing our folks win, bro. So shit, salute to you, man. He done put in his time as a player and as a manager. So shit, he finally got one.
Yes, and that is what's up. And we also want to send our thoughts and prayers to the University of Virginia, because that was a very sad situation that they had on their campus. In regards of the shooting, we send all thoughts and prayers with them. But that is definitely gonna wrap this up, y'all. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next week. Continue to please comment on the video. Share it with your peoples, baby. We out here. Deuce.
Peace.